What's up, everybody? Welcome to Talking Shit, episode 115. My name is Barrett Courtney. I'm one of your hosts. And here, joined with me, are my two great co-hosts and even better friends, the bisexist from Texas, Henry Montiero.
You ever seen Wreck-It Ralph?
And over here is the Filipino chump, Max Romero.
He was on the side of the video game.
They don't look at me like I'm the motherfucking glitch.
Henry, how's your week been?
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Hot.
Yeah. It's been ridiculously hot. Today in San Francisco, it's gone back to the normal weather. Mid-60s, foggy, all that good stuff. Sad. The way I like it. And, but yeah, earlier this week it was 80s. In our apartment, it was 90 degrees. It's not fun. Not a fun time.
Just reenacting that scene from Do the Right Thing with the ice cube. Thank God for the left nipple.
Thank God for the right nipple.
My whole body's covered with bug bites because I have to sleep with the window open.
Oh, yeah.
So you see this?
Oh, yeah.
Heroin
That's
marks.
nothing compared to my legs.
Oh, wow.
It's like constellations down there.
Connect the dots.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Shrek.
It's always Shrek, Henry.
What have you been up to?
Just relaxing at home mostly. I went to the gym yesterday.
Ooh, doing them squats?
Mm-hmm.
Squatting that
Doing
booty?
them squats.
Been playing anything? Listening to anything? Anything interesting?
I beat 2 games this week.
Oh, yeah?
First one, I beat the Unfinished Swan.
Oh, how'd you like that?
Really liked it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I need to beat that.
Pleasant game.
Yeah. I only played like the first couple minutes, and then I think it was sort of just like wrong place, wrong time sort of thing for me, because I was like, I'm not in the mood for this kind of game.
The only trophy I don't have in it is the one where you have to go through the first level with only using 3 paintballs.
Yeah. And then what else did you beat?
Fairly Odd Parents Breaking the Rules.
Why?
Because I had it.
Oh, God. I don't care whatever Ricky says. That's not a good game.
You like Battle for Bikini Bottom.
It's true.
All games are the same.
All games are of the same quality, which is
same.
bad.
All games are bad.
Max, what have you been up to this week?
Also hot. Just working a lot. The office job that I had.
Ryman.
Oh yeah, you have an office job. How's that going?
It's going all right. You know how, as design jobs go, the requests and demands of what is expected out of your work can be very contradicting. So you're kind of on this weird path. But due to the heat, it was, and some ventilation work that they were doing within the building, it was 94 degrees inside the room.
Yeah.
And then the last 15 minutes really sucked because since they were doing floor work, we had to move some stuff upstairs into a loft.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it was gross. It was real gross. We were all moist.
Just reenact that scene from The Simpsons where they put the tent in front of the refrigerator. I had the idea when I noticed the refrigerator was cool. Marge, can you set the oven to cold?
Have you been playing anything, watching anything, listening to anything?
Soulsing those darks.
They put the new season of Portlandia on Netflix. So delving into that every now and then. I watched a movie recently. I can't remember what it was, unfortunately. Oh, it was Mad Max.
Oh yeah.
Which
one?
Fury Road.
Mad Max, so good.
And I'm trying to get my parents to send me their copy of Road Warrior because I really want to see that one again.
I guess we all finally did get beyond Thunderdome.
Shut up. My week has felt really long and really short at the same time. Just been doing a lot. Been hanging out with Mr. Sean Pitts. Yesterday, was trying to convince him not to buy a gold chain, and he bought a gold chain just to spite me.
Like for what? Like for a wallet?
No, for like around his neck. Did it mainly just to spite me.
I know,
and it makes me even more pissed because he looks good in it. I'm like, God, fuck you.
So I can't find my credit card right now.
Oh.
I think it's in my house somewhere.
Yeah.
But it made me realize this weird thing that's happening where
your card has been charged for buying many gold chains?
Yeah. My card always disappears right after I finally get around to putting the new card information into PlayStation.
Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting.
Did you mix it with your Yu-Gi-Oh cards? That happens to me all the time.
I play Patelko in defense position.
I play security number beep.
You think that's great? Check out my new card in attack position.
Oh wow, that's a.
How did you get your hands on this?
It's a Steve
Coldstone Austin.
Steve Coldstone Austin. Steve Coldstone Creamery Austin card, and it's got some facts on. Clad in jeans and black leather, Austin was defiant, brash, and dared anyone to try and tell him what to do.
Man, the dating game got weird. I would love like a remake of the dating game where it's all professional wrestlers.
That would be dope. I would watch that. I would watch that. Watched Beatles documentary 8 days a week on Hulu that was directed by Ron Howard. It's about like the time in the Beatles career where it was mainly about like the Beatlemania centric, their touring years and sort of the slow decline and the pressure that they had with all the crazy fucking concerts that they're selling out, and slowly realizing that their concerts weren't really about the music anymore, and it was just, you know, mainly people just...
It's not about the music, man.
So then they started taking drugs.
Well, they had started taking drugs even before that, but
they were introduced to marijuana by Bob Dylan.
Exactly. Excuse me. So that was an interesting documentary. I recommend it if you know you're bored and you're in a documentary type of mood. It's a fun like hour and a half short little thing.
The weird part was how John was always in a bear costume.
And I've also been putting more hours into Bioshock because I'm playing through the Bioshock collection right now. Got to the twist. Spoilers for Bioshock. The would you kindly reveal?
It was a giant pretzel.
It was a giant pretzel this
You
entire
got to the
time.
twist.
There ain't no Steven, kid.
And that's the first time I've seen the twist since the game first came out, and it's still just so fucking good. Of the whole speech where it's like a man chooses, a slave obeys, and he's saying that while he's making you beat him with a fucking golf club, and it's just. I remember when sort of family friend and I were playing through that game when it first came out, and him and I were sort of taking turns playing Bioshock, and we got to that part and we're just like, whoa. And that, so like being able to like finally go back to that part for the first time, and geez, at this point almost 10
Came out in 2007.
so yeah, 9 years, like it was sort of a trip.
The
But
rest of development ended 10 years ago.
God damn it! Don't remind me. I remember when it ended. So almost done with Bioshock at this point because I got to the twist and then
The rest of the game was bad.
woke up in Tenenbaum's thing and on my way to fucking Suchong. I'm on my way to Suchong's apartment to get rid of like the mind control shit.
The worst part of that game is when it's like going to find every part of the Big Daddy suit.
Oh yeah, I'm not excited to do that.
Because everything looks the same.
Yeah, and also I think building the bomb as well before like the would you kindly thing was like really tedious because you sort of like, I don't know, when you have to like collect things that like aren't definitive, like in definitive places where you have to like kill everyone and search like everything, you know, it's like it gets a little tedious. I mean, it's not bad, it's just I think it's a weird change of pace for the game when, you know, the first few, I'd say like the first 5 hours are like, okay, you got to find this object and it's going to be in this place, right? And you have to go and fight people along the way. But then it's like, okay, you have to find 10 of these fucking bee enzymes. Bees? Bee enzymes, and you have to go into this room. And this is a glitch that I found that they did not fix, is when you're looking for the enzyme. I don't know if you remember this part, but like it's like a beehive like room, right? And they've got like all the man-made beehives in there and whatnot. And you have to turn on like the smoke machine to like have the bees sort of go away, and then you go inside there, and you only have like a certain amount of time to look through everything to find an enzyme. And every time you go inside like the room, like 5 enemies come at you, and but once the smoke clears, the bees come back, and so I gotta like go back outside, turn the smoke back on, go back inside, and it was like a constant like repeat. And I don't think that was supposed to happen because it was like the same 5 models, so it was like really weird and really tedious and really fucking annoying. But
I got a weird glitch when I was playing Uncharted 4.
Oh yeah, you've been playing Uncharted 4. That's something else you've been doing. How's that going?
It's good game.
Yeah,
don't know if it's better than The Last of Us yet.
So I think
all games are bad.
A lot of people say it's the best Uncharted game, but I think a lot of people say it's not as good as The Last of Us. I disagree, but you know, I'll let you make that decision when you get. Where are you at right now?
I just left like the pirate city, secret pirate city.
Oh, you're already there. You've already played most of the game. That's cool.
I'm at the part where it's like it goes back to them as kids, and they both look like lesbians.
Jumping off.
They might both look like lesbians, but you gotta admit that entire. Have you gone through that entire sequence yet?
No.
Oh man. Oh, it's so good.
But I got to this weird glitch where I'm about to get super specific. Nathan crawls through a hole.
Interesting.
Uncharted 5. Nathan crawls through another hole.
And Sam just wouldn't get out of the way. Like his model froze in front of the hole.
Interesting.
And I was like, fam.
This hole, it was made for me.
Literal fam.
This hole!
It was made for me!
This is my bait.
But also, like, this Bioshock is so fucking good. I forgot, like, my favorite part because I've only played through the game in its entirety once, and the last time I played the game was a couple years ago. And I only got to like Arcadia because I turned in my 360 to get a PS4. But I forgot my favorite part is the where you're the artist guy is making you go and kill people and taking
Cohen.
Cohen, and taking pictures and putting up the pictures. And I forgot that I knew it was a fucking achievement trophy when you kill him to take a picture of him. Because of I think it's called like irony or something. I forgot to do that, and because I was like, I was later in the game, and then I was like, oh, I want to check my trophy list, see like what else
you can
I
get
have
in
to
a
do.
later point too.
I could go back.
No, there's a point in the game near the end where it's you can go into his office.
But you have to take a picture of his dead body, though.
Yeah, you can kill him and take a picture of his body there.
But I've already killed him.
Well, then that's your problem.
So that was my bad. That was my fucking bad. I fucked up on that.
Do you harvest or rescue?
Oh, you rescue.
Yeah.
Come on. It's gonna make the game harder, but you rescue.
But it's gonna make it harder.
It's gonna make it harder, but it makes it way easier at that fucking final boss fight, which is the most
But
fucking.
it makes it way easier on my heart.
On my conscience.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, this is Talking Shit. It's BZG's weekly podcast where we bring in random topics of discussion and we talk some shit about those topics. If you like that, head on over to patreon.com/BZG. Give us $1 a month and you get an exclusive episode every month just for you. And if you give us a couple more dollars, you can get every episode of the normal show early before it goes up on youtube.com/BetaZonaGamers, where it's broken up topic by topic, Monday through Thursday, before the entire audio version of the episode is available for everybody on Friday on SoundCloud, RSS feed, and Stitcher.
And for $50, I'll be your girlfriend.
We got to remind
Steal.
everybody. I actually want to put that tier in there. Just so you have to do it. If someone does it, you have to do it. I don't know what that would entail of. Like, it would just say Henry has to be your girlfriend for this month, but I don't know what that means.
You get a little black and white headshot of him, so when people ask, "Hey, are you taken?" you just flash that picture. Let them know.
I bet you it's an option.
Nabishin? I mean, yeah. Nabishin would do it. Maybe Alex. No, not Alex.
Maybe Alex.
So the first topic, something I was thinking about the other day is we're all sort of on, fixed incomes, right? We're all sort of No, my boy.
I can try, but I won't.
We all sort of like sorry, I'm fucking out of it. I'm so tired.
Making the money.
Making minimum wage, retail money.
I dig out of the trash.
So yeah, we dig out. We eat soap. So I was thinking about this, and I don't think any of us are in this position, but I was thinking about this in a way of like, there are some people who are very selective about what games they buy. And so I was thinking about, for the rest of the year, from now at this point until December 31st, if we could only buy one game that's coming out, what would it be? And I've got a list.
Weezer Rock Band.
Fuck you.
Why is this nothing but crying?
So I've got a list, and you guys can add on to stuff if I've left anything out. But the list I have here so far, and I have a question to ask you guys when I get done with this list, because I have a technicality, and I'm going to leave it up to you guys whether or not if I can do this or not. So the list I have here is Mafia 3, Gears of War 4, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Batman Return to Arkham, Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, Dishonored 2, Watch Dogs 2, Assassin's Creed, the Ezio trilogy,
2-2,
Final Fantasy 15, The Last Guardian, WWE 2K17.
I mean, I already got it.
Is it already out?
No, I pre-ordered.
Oh, okay. Pokemon Sun and Moon and Skyrim Remastered. So this is the thing I want to ask you guys is I've already pre-ordered Mafia 3. So since I've done that, does that count? Or am I allowed to get another game?
You're allowed to get another game.
Because I've already spent the money.
Yeah, because I don't want my only other game for this year to be
WWE 2K17.
Well,
are you sure?
Well, here's what I'm saying. In Titanfall 2, you can't play as Brock Lesnar.
That is true. You've got a point. So
that'd be great if that was DLC for any game. Like, you can now play as Randy Orton.
So that's the question I have for you guys is, if you could only buy one game from now until the end of the year, what would it be?
It has to be a new game.
Buys Dark Souls 3 again.
I mean, it could be an old game. It could be another game that came out this year. But this was sort of like the list of games that haven't come out yet.
Okay.
So I was wondering if it might be something from that list. The answer, I'm struggling here.
The only right answer.
The only right answer is WWE 2K17. I'm sort of torn between Dishonored 2 and Watch Dogs 2, because people went to go preview Watch Dogs 2 recently, and they're really, really enjoying it.
Whoa.
And I would really love to fuck around with a open world game that's in San Francisco. And
I'm going to buy it and dab in front of the IGN headquarters.
Hack.
I swear to God, if there isn't a dab emoticon.
Emoticon.
Only that one character with the fucking emoji glasses.
That's like a lot of what people who've previewed the game are saying is like, it is really cool, but a lot of like the meme culture that's in the game is really cringeworthy and really
good. I'm
try
buying
hard.
that.
So that's something
I
want to
feel like dying.
That's something I'm not looking forward to for like a game that seems to nail the vibe of San Francisco so well. To be like memes.
I mean, that's our culture.
But it isn't though. You know,
Memetics.
it's a very, very small part of our culture.
I'm gonna go in front of my house and dab.
If you want a game that did memetics professionally and well, you
like
play
if we
Metal
saw
Gear
some
Solid
dude,
2.
if we saw some dude walking around with a mask that was showing like emojis and shit, we would make fun of him. We would straight up make fun of that person.
I'd ask where my dad went.
So like I'm torn between that and then Dishonored 2 possibly, because I have yet to beat the first Dishonored. I sort of fell off of it when
That reminded me of the pin I got.
I have yet to beat the first Dishonored, and I want to try to beat it before Dishonored 2 comes out. And it just looks so good. But it's also a game that like I sort of need to be in the mood for as well, because while it is something like very up my alley, where it's like first person action adventure, being able to do things in several different ways type of thing. It's basically everything Assassin's Creed wants to be. But like, it was really hard for me to get through Dishonored, and not because like I didn't like it. I love that gameplay, but I think the story is whatever. I think the story sort of sucks, to be honest. So I think that's like the thing that's holding me back on Dishonored 2, because I love stories. Stories are like a good main reason of why I play video games. And I think the surprising thing for you guys is that for me, Batman Return to Arkham would not be a contender if I could only buy one game for the rest of the year, because it's only one game, you know, and I would want to experience a new game rather than, you know, like the Return to Arkham would be like
That's two game though.
but it's one disc, I think.
So is Uncharted.
It's true. Even though it is building from the ground up, sort of like making it an Unreal Engine 4 instead of 3, like
big one.
Yeah, the big one. It's still, you know, I've played those games before, so I would be able to like move on from that. I would be able to let go. So I was wondering from you guys what you would pick, or if you could only buy one game for the rest of the year, what would it be?
Well,
I mean, Battlefield 1 doesn't let you play as Macho Man, so.
But it lets you ride horses and drive into tanks, and both things blow up.
And only one of them, and you can only swipe your sword to one side.
and you can ride on a train that sometimes doesn't glitch out. Sometimes. But I would say if the
War
Salt
never
were to lift,
changes.
if the Sony Salt were to lift, the Bethesda Salt, the Todd Howard and his little eyes Salt, maybe Skyrim Remastered, because that would be something that easily lasts me like, 3 months?
Yeah.
But I'm also really excited for Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Really?
So I would do Sun.
Okay.
And because they're
I
adding
guess
a lot
I'm
of
doing
stuff.
Moon.
Trade me your version exclusives, boy. But for something that's already come out that I haven't played yet, The Witcher.
Oh.
I haven't touched that expansive ass game yet.
I'm so sorry. That's a game right up
The
your
Witcher,
alley.
the Snitcher, and the Moonlight Glitcher.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited to borrow it from somebody. someday.
Yeah,
I mean, you
I
can
don't
borrow it
have
from
it.
me.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore.
Oh.
But yeah,
Trade
and
it
that's
in
the whole
again.
thing. And then like, yeah, because I beat it, and at that point I was like, "There's no way I want to put another 110 hours."
And you
into
saw
this
how
game.
good that DLC looked.
Yeah, I want to wait for like a version that comes with like all the definitive DLC and stuff.
It's out already, I think.
Oh boy!
Yeah. I can look that up right now, but
Speaking of low income, though,
But do you get to look at Gerald's dick yet?
is it uncensored?
no.
It's dragging against the ground at all times. Yennefer.
He's just swinging a sword, and you just see like this blur sausage just.
That actually reminds me of a story. So, there's this movie, See No Evil, starring the wrestler Kane as a serial killer, and WWE chairman Vince McMahon requested them. They didn't put it in the movie, but he requested them to give him a 3-foot-long dick.
Why?
Because wrestling makes way more sense when you realize Vince McMahon is a carny who's a millionaire.
Wow.
Yeah, so Witcher 3 Game of the Year edition is
A nickel.
only
I can't afford that.
$1. Yeah, it's already out. That's already out.
Oh,
All
okay.
the DLC and whatnot.
Cool.
I really want to play Watch Dogs 2 just because it'll be cool to be like, hey, I'm in fictional my city.
Yeah, exactly. And I was watching Kind of Funny's Let's Play of Watch Dogs 2. And, you know, they take out a lot. Apparently the entirety of the Richmond isn't in the game.
Which area is to Richmond again? I always forget.
Which one's the Richmond? The one north of Golden Gate Park. The one where, like, our friend Annie lives.
Oh, the area no one cares about.
Yeah. I like that. I like that place. They've
The
got
area
toy
where my
boat.
therapist works.
Oh, yeah.
I can finally dab off the Golden Gate Bridge.
So, but like they've got little parts of the Sunset, and they were able to nail like how like the Great Highway is, where there's like the long road that goes along like the sort of sandy like walkway, and then there's the Great Highway on the other side, and then there's the beach, and like the corner of 48th and Great Highway where there's like that gas station and they've got like the sign of Ocean Beach. That's all right there. Like they're able to nail down like how some of these places like look and feel. Like they were driving down Market Street at one point. It was like that. Holy shit, that looks like Market Street.
I refuse to buy this game unless I can go to my house and punch a fictional version of me.
Henry!
Possibly.
Can you go?
Turns out I'm an NPC.
Can you go and hack the armory?
Oh wow. I wouldn't be surprised if that's like a mission. Because you know this the entire game is basically about taking down the fictional version of Google, basically.
Yeah.
So
And
It's pronounced
startups.
Google.
Gubble.
Gubble.
Dougal.
But if I had to if I had to account like my Mafia 3 purchase, if like I had to like either cancel that pre-order to like get one of these games or keep it, I would keep Mafia 3 because that game.
I got a copy of Mafia 2 off Amazon
Nice.
because I was like, it's still on my trophies list, and I have
Yeah.
one trophy for it.
Yeah, I'm so excited for Mafia 3. The one thing I'm a little concerned about for Mafia 3 is the driving mechanics. They look very arcadey with like how like how crazy it emphasizes on like the drifting and like
I'd
so
like to remind you that no game has ever had good driving controls that's not a racing game.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
That one had surprisingly good
Yeah.
controls compared to 4.
But GTA San Andreas hit a wall, fall off.
Oh, the precursing GTA's.
Yeah, no. Grand Theft Auto 5 was able to nail it on the head.
Max.
Mad Max as
Sleeping
well.
Dogs was surprisingly good.
I
Yeah.
never played Sleeping Dogs.
Even though the physics there were a little janky, but the controls themselves were
And yeah, that was the main problem with Watch Dogs. The first Watch Dogs was the driving mechanics. I was like, oh god, if there's anything worse than the fucking hacking in this game, it's the driving.
the main character.
Yeah,
If there's one thing I really hate about any driving mechanics in games, it's always the you hit like a telephone pole, your car spins around 30 times, and then now you can't go the same way.
Whoa!
It's like, that don't happen, my man. You just kind of crash it.
And that's it.
So Henry, if you could only buy one game for the rest of the year, what would it be?
I mean, Pokemon Sun and Moon doesn't have a Goldberg pre-order bonus, but
I mean, I'm surprised that you guys are saying Pokemon because it's like, yeah, there's new Pokemon,
fam, you have to realize how much I love Pokemon.
but like, it's gonna be the same game. It's gonna be the same as like.
It's got new stuff.
I doctor now.
It's got new stuff.
I mean, I think the only way
You can play as Litten.
it's lit in fam.
You have Rowlet, who looks like he just always sings, I love to sing about the moon and the June and the spring.
There's a
singer.
sandcastle with a face.
Yeah,
One of the Pokemon pretends to be Pikachu so that people will love him, and he's my favorite.
That
Oh,
was
the
so
ghost
good.
one or whatever.
Yeah,
I love him.
the jealous ghost.
Uh,
And there's that thing called Wimpod where it's like a trilobite, and that design is just right up my alley. He's just a little bug,
Snip.
little bug.
um,
That one crab isn't even Snip. He's Punch.
Oh, punch snip.
the only thing that could get me back into a Pokemon game is, you know, the Pokemon company said that they were going to make games for the NX, right? And the only way you could get me back is if we had like a true like 3D open world Pokemon game that was
GTA.
GTA
GTA
Pokemon.
Viridian City.
You shoot the Pokemon,
Oh, shit.
but they can shoot you.
Or it's like a true.
It's just a guy dressed up as Pikachu in like a bodysuit with a gun.
It's a guy in like the classic landlord outfit where he has like the wife beater and the cargo pants, but he's got like
No, even
hair
better.
like Mr. Mime.
No, but even better. It's like the design for the Shocker from like the Spider-Man games, but he's just got a Pikachu mask on.
We're making a good game.
We're making a great game.
Welcome to
Have you
my
seen the video where
tall
someone
grass.
recreated the first Pokemon like intro with GTA?
Oh god.
Oh, actually, yeah.
And it has Trevor as Misty.
Oh god.
And now that's all I can see when I close my eyes.
T-River.
I would really love to like be able to, because they could make a beautiful game for Pokemon, right? Like think about like the arts-
Photorealistic Pikachu.
like think about like the art design of like The Last Guardian or Journey, or just like think about like the beauty
Wind
of
Waker.
or like Wind Waker, or like the
Blocky.
beautiful environments that they have there, and be able to like try to like walk through that type of thing, but it being a Pokemon game. That would
Coliseum.
be so fucking rad.
You ever play Pokemon Coliseum?
Yeah,
That's
and
not
it's
a real
It's
game.
not a real Pokemon game though. You know, like
I had a copy of that. I have no idea where it went.
Nobody knows where it went.
yeah, no one knows.
Everyone assumes the main character manifested himself in real life and just stole all the copies.
You ready for a real Pokemon game? Here, you start off with an Umbreon. You ever notice how Umbreon fans are always like the creepiest about how much they love a Pokemon?
That
No.
and Lucario fans, I noticed.
Yeah, because Lucario is someone's Persona 5.
Furby.
It's someone's Persona 4 dancing all night.
Yiffing all night.
I made that tweet.
I know, I saw. Credit to Henry on that one.
Someone responded with a picture of a Doritos bag that said Doritos.